Hey, what is up, fellow critics? I know here back at it with another reaction for you guys. So today we're gonna be checking out the show Beef, episode 1. I seen this trailer, and normally I don't watch trailers that often, but I came upon this trailer and I watched it. I was like, wow, actually, it looks very interesting. Obviously this is not the most original thing, but I really digging this. I'm a big fan of Steven Yeun and Ali Wong, so definitely want to check this one out, and hopefully it's really good and it has promise. So before we start, guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, let's go ahead and start it up.
Nice. How about you? Doing anything?
Same, brother. Oh, except no misses.
Oh, that might be a good thing. Yeah. How was that Thompson's bottom seal?
I know that feeling. Like, come on, dude, let's go.
This is the third time you've bought and returned these hibachi grills.
Oh, yeah, it's charcoal versus gas.
I see you returned the carbon monoxide detector again.
Why is he returning all that stuff? That's kind of messed up. Forget that, man. I'm pulling out that receipt, and you're gonna be waiting until I find that junk. What? Damn, she is just holding on to that damn thing. Yeah, oh, right in the beginning they getting into it. Hit that limit, man. Everybody has that limit. Oh, they run, dude. Oh no, not the grill. Oh, you don't lost your grill. Throwing stuff. Oh,
Show your fucking face! Show your fucking face!
dude, you about to get a accident. People need to relax. Yo.
Where the fuck do you think you're going? Oh my god, you fucking idiot!
Not my petunias. Oh.
Stop. Stop, 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 stop.
Oh.
764.
Damn. Ooh. Made him pee his pants. She was, I wonder what kind of limit she was at. She was kind of pissed off too.
Figure it out.
Oh.
Stop.
So she going through some stuff as well.
How many meetings and calls I've had to do for the last 2 years. Still somehow there's no offer coming, and it just really got to me, So then I started driving, and then there was this guy who...
Before you spiral?
She was about to explain everything, jude.
Yeah, you're right,
was
Judy.
that?
I do love it.
You're still cool with selling it at your store, right, babe?
The hell is that? Like a piece of poop.
Yo, you see a Forces receipt anywhere?
I'm in the middle of a game.
He starts honking at me, right? So I chased him down, scared the shit out of that motherfucker.
You lying. He lying.
뭐 방에서도 안 나오는데 무슨 돈 벌겠어요?
Is that his
I just
brother?
bought this chain for 2 G's. The fuck did you guys do?
Oh, he got money. He making his money online.
Write down all your shit, or you can start paying rent.
Oh, all right. Let me write these up real quick. He only gave him like 1 or 2. He didn't give him all of them.
I mean, you're both brilliant. Your life, it's like such an inspiration.
Thanks, Mia. I wake up every day feeling very lucky.
Read your interview in Calabasas style, and I just want to say I really look up to you and how you live your life.
Oh man, just keep it in there. Don't snap. That's why they have those break rooms where you can go in and like just break stuff in the room.
Been meaning to cut these bad boys.
I could do it.
What? Who are you about to go get? Go get his brother?
No, he's trimming the trees.
Okay, well, you have to fire him after that. He's so annoying.
Oh, that's messed up.
She needs a real art teacher. Your father always said it's not about talent, it's about taste.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. They're both getting it bad.
Well, no one thrives for free.
My sister was a loud
Right?
eater. And 3 years ago, her husband was struck by a train.
Wait, what? All right. Random.
I feel like they're stuck in Korea because of me.
Damn.
It's like I told the fucking cops, you didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just the middleman, okay? Like, who knew you
What
could
happened?
counterfeit baby formula?
I didn't know.
Counterfeit baby formula. Holy crap.
I just need a little money.
Can you lube my fucking pussy up with some kimchi juice before
I'll pay you back.
There's no soup in I just fucking sat down. We haven't even eaten yet.
Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay. You might want to, you know, take some of that out.
See? No problemo.
This is not gonna end well. Oh crap!
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, dude, you almost ate it.
My boy's picking me up.
Dude, just get in the car, Paul.
He lives super close.
Uber for Paul?
Oh damn.
My sister-in-law, Jordana Forster. I remember the first time you took me foraging. We were visiting my motherland.
What's up with the faces you be making?
So here's my number just in case. 818-555-4181.
That's the stress eating right there. Oh, I told you, man. Don't mess around with that freaking crypto.
There's an offer being drawn up. Expect a term sheet tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Good. Don't fuck this up.
Oh boy.
I think about the day you were born. No meetings, no emails,
She like that, huh?
no pretending. It's just you and me.
Good times. Yeah, they both have different emotional problems, different parts of their life. In this day of
I don't
grills.
even know.
Wait, is he trying to kill himself?
No, this is not it.
Oh, now we know why he has all the hibachi. Oh, he's looking it up.
This fucking guy.
Uh-oh. And you know, I can see what's gonna happen. It's like they're both getting pent up all this stress, and they're gonna see each other as that stress reliever. I guarantee that's what's gonna happen.
You don't think, like, I should have a new combo? What if something bad happens? Like, someone follows me home or something?
You know why I didn't tell you?
Wait, what happened? What did she do? Shot somebody?
Oh, you didn't think I would find you? I'm gonna find you.
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
what you don't need, especially if you're stressed. Look at it. Stress. What? What? Really likes that. Why would you get off on that?
Rooftop conduits don't have supports. It's an electrical hazard.
Hey, you're not some kind of weirdo, right? Because if you are, you should know that I own a gun.
Very weird. Weirdo.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Wow. He's going into her house.
Well, please tell that to her and my husband.
Is he home right now?
He won't be home for a while.
Like, wait, where are we going with this?
Roof probably, and then by the time I'm done, I'm running out of money, the kitchen's out of style, and the whole time all I wanted was a fucking hot tub.
Oh, they would have got along so well too.
He actually drives the minivan for the kid, and
Oh, this is your
I drive
car.
the luxury car for work.
Oh, this is your car, huh?
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Hey, thanks
Oh,
again
what
for
did he
everything.
do?
We should exchange numbers and
I'm
keep in
late for an
touch.
appointment right now, so I gotta
Oh.
go. Bye.
What did he do? What did he do? He pissed all over the floor. Oh, he pissed everywhere. All that Burger King. All that Burger King soda. She about to F him up. She about to huck him down. And now she realized it's him. Oh, you know this means war. Oh, now she's getting his freaking license plate. Oh, this is pretty good. And now they're gonna get the joy of just destroying each other's lives. They're gonna have some fun with it. All right, that was the episode. Pretty good. Really funny. Really enjoyed this show. You know, we see the two different characters and they're both going through stress their own different way. See Danny and you know, he you know, his parents are staying in Korea because they lost their motel because he was you know, I guess hanging with his cousin, and he realized his cousin was like doing a counterfeit baby formula ring that's going on and made him lose the motel. So he's upset with that. He got he's a contractor, but he doesn't really get good work. Everyone's like, you know, shitting on him, stuff like that. His brother sits in the house and plays video games all day, and you know, so they're kind of broke a little bit. You know, he thinking about killing himself, even attempted to it, and you know, he's just really bad spot, just stress. It's very stressful, you know, upset about it and losing money and all this stuff. So in a really bad place, and you know, he's really bad. And then we see Amy. You know, it seems like she was I think I got it. She was a like interior decorator or something like that, and she has a business and she's trying to sell it, and it's just a pain dealing with that, and like being fake and you know, just answering questions, all this stuff. She's like really tired of it, and then she has to deal with her husband's you know, mother, dealing with that and how they're talking down to her and all this stuff. So it's a lot where she's dealing with, and she's going through a lot of stress and all that stuff, and she misses when she was pregnant, and that's all she was doing, just taking care of the kid and all that stuff. So she's getting at, you know, her limits of stress. And then we see them collide, you know, almost get in a fender bender. They didn't even get into a fender. They almost got into a fender bender. And we see Danny, he snapped and went after her. And then I guess she snapped and freaking almost backed into him and all that stuff. And he got her license plate number. He thought it was a male and all that stuff, so he tracked it down. And then he realized it was her. And then he freaking went over there and pretended you want to check on the house and stuff like that, and realized, hey, this is the one who's been flipping me off, and peed all over her freaking bathroom, all over the place. Holy crap. And we see her, and she has infatuation with guns. And so this is going to be very interesting because we see her, she just loves guns. I guess it's the power dynamic or something. And she's doing some extra stuff with those guns. And so she's kind of pissed. She chased after him and got his license plate number. So she's definitely going to look him up. And yeah, so yeah, game on. I really enjoyed it. I think this is pretty funny. I think it's acted well. Good premise, you know, I like it where it's going. And it seems like right before like he found out it was her, it seemed like they could have had a good friendship. Just be able to like both of them be able to, you know, vent to each other or something like that. But yeah, nope, that's not happening. I wonder if they're gonna end up becoming friends at the end. I don't know. But we'll see. Holy crap. And like I said before, I think they're going to actually release their stress by just destroying each other, you know? So, yeah. Good one. Really good show. I'm definitely going to watch this, so.
Shit! Bitch-ass handyman pissing on my fucking hardwood floor!
Oh.
This is European oak, motherfucker!
European oak! Oh, she's looking it up, too. She got it pretty quick.
You useless, shameful little shit! I'm gonna.
Okay, bitch.
Oh, no, you did not hang up on me.
Danny can't come to the phone.
Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. What's she gonna say?
P.S. Pissed all over my bathroom, 1 star.
Oh, she hitting him up with the Yelp reviews.
Boys? All right, what are you and boys gonna do? Like, what's your boys' plan?
It's easy. 3 10x trades. 1K to 10K, 10K to 100, 100 to a million. Boom.
Wow, really?
Honey, you shouldn't be cleaning up another man's piss.
You never
Oh,
know.
she told him what happened.
Why are you assuming it's my fault?
I'm not.
Damn. Blaming her.
I don't know, did
Beat him up?
go over there and say something? You didn't like that you're Japanese.
She's stupid. Oh, she's stupid.
Oh, the son.
Yeah.
I took over from the Cho family about a year ago. Older Korean couple, a little condescending.
No, that sounds about right.
But I think it's gonna take me a little bit longer to pay you back, if that's cool. I pissed in her bathroom, and now she's writing negative reviews and like killing my business.
Fuck that bitch. Take your time with the money. The title of your truck in the meantime.
Damn. Damn, give me your truck. I need some collateral.
Oh, shit.
Damn, them kids.
They're just kids.
Yeah, badass kids. They definitely did it.
I'll change it for 40 bucks.
Set him up. Badass kids, man.
Yo, if you do this, you can actually listen to me?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I got
right.
ideas.
Yeah, dude, we're a team.
Cho bros.
Show bros.
Did you see the road rage thing on Nextdoor?
Is
What?
that an app?
Oh, you believe that?
Uh-oh.
I just can't understand what those people are so angry about.
She's like, holy crap, it's out there.
Remember that fussy overhead projector at our old church? Gosh, we're so different then.
I remember everything.
I remember too.
Mad at yourself for letting your whole life pass you by. I bet you had.
Oh, she about to jump on his Instagram.
I'm a fucking animal. I can't be fucked with. I do the fucking.
Oh my god. Oh, she about to catfish him. It's crazy how easy it is. Oh, that was quick.
Who the fuck?
Oh, they got the brother.
Ways down. It's unpredictable. Kind of like how I live my life. Anyways, I do investing. This is like my side gig. So if you ever need investing advice.
You trying to get the number? Well, he's supposed to be working.
It's Kayla. She's bad, right?
This is a bot.
This dude is dumb.
So naturally, the curvature of the seat is modeled after the contours of my own backside.
100,000. How's that?
What?
Nope.
What?
No way,
dude?
Jordana.
Thank you so much for having me, but I should be leaving too.
Damn, dude. Oh, you all messed up.
Listen to mom and dad bring home a nice Korean girl. You know what I'm saying? You think they're gonna want their grandkids looking up at them with like huge round eyes like fucking bugs?
Oh man.
Bro, just live.
Live your life,
am
man.
All right.
All right.
Like, you have no awareness of how much I have on my plate right now. I bust my ass for this family.
Hey, so do I. Those faces don't just make themselves.
They also don't make money. Do you ever notice how it's only people who have money that think money isn't important?
True.
I just wish you would unload the dishwasher
I
sometimes.
barely have time to eat.
Oh, they about to get into everything now.
Liking Mia's bikini pics is helping my business. How?
I don't.
Oh, that
Look at
was
the
his.
photos, just read the captions.
Do you think I'm stupid?
I just read the articles. I don't look at the pictures.
I was masturbating. I was masturbating with the gun because sex with you is so
Boring?
it's vanilla.
Oh, vanilla, even worse.
You can't give up one fucking chair.
Right?
I just want to be taken care of.
I don't fuck guns.
Oh, you told her. Her marriage is falling apart. They're both just not doing so well. Like they need to beat each other up. Have fun.
Actions have consequences. So I'm gonna find you and take what little you have.
Damn, that's scary right there. That's horror movie right there. Oh, woo, she clapping back. Damn. I can't drive. Ouch.
As usual, dude, get the fuck off me. You're fired from Cho Bros.
What? This is my company.
You don't have anyone else. Isaac already offered. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Isaac?
Damn. We went to Isaac first. She's feeling great.
I think we need couples therapy, and I know how you feel about
Let's
this.
do it.
I love you.
Oh, my pot went flat. Oh, ouch.
This is not really, this is not really happening.
Yo, no, you not. Is it really about to go up, run it up in there? So that was the episode. Pretty funny, really good one. So it started off right when Amy's coming back from inside her house. She's pissed off that pissed all over the floor. She ends up getting his information like right away. Guy found his business, started calling him, leaving messages and stuff like that. Thought that was really funny. She ended up getting upset, pointing the gun at the phone, and her husband walks in, and she actually ended up telling him what happened. And she, her husband kind of is like blaming her for it a little bit, kind of pisses her off. And she kind of said like, oh, he doesn't like Japanese people. So they actually ended up going to his house. They got his address, showing up, and they couldn't find him, but they learned a little bit about like his family lost the motel. Someone else took it over, and they got a flat tire by the badass kids. Then we see Danny, and he was talking to Isaac, and he actually thinking about maybe starting another business, something a different name and stuff like that. But he can't start another business because he needs another business license. Can't really do it. And Isaac was like, hey, you put in my name, and he was like, okay, maybe. And he was working out with his brother, and he actually decided to do it with his brother, and his brother was all pumped up. They had a business together called Cho Bros, and they're doing work with that, and they see his brother was Paws, I think his name. And he's trying to chat it up with the clients and stuff while Danny's doing all the work, which is pretty funny. And we see them kind of celebrating a little bit at the club. And we see that Amy actually created a catfish account to catfish Danny, but she actually got Paul instead, and he's chatting up with her, and she's like chatting up with him, and so he's kind of dumb thinking it's a real person. And he ended up telling her where they're at a club and all this stuff. And we see that Danny and Paul had a conversation, and Paul was telling Danny like, yo, you don't have to do that. We don't have to live by our parents, what they tell us. We can just be ourselves. We don't have to settle down, make sure we got a job and find a nice Korean woman. We don't have to do that. We can just do our thing and just live our life. And you see that kind of affected him a little bit. He got a little upset. We see he left a message on Amy's phone saying like, hey, you don't want to mess with me and all this stuff. I'm dangerous. Leave me, just leave this be and stuff like that. So we see Amy, and she's at her husband's like gallery. He's an artist, and he has an art gallery of all these chairs. I guess his father left or something like that. And Jordan's there, the one who was trying to buy her company, and she wanted to buy one of the chairs, and he was like, nope, not selling it, even for $100,000. And she was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna sell it. All right, let me get the hell out of here. And kind of pissed Amy off because she's trying to get her to buy the company, and she's getting upset that she couldn't buy the art. And now Amy's getting on her husband like, yo, you could have just sold it. I'm trying to sell this company. I like, can I get some freedom? She's upset, and her husband was like, why do you always care about money? She's like, well, because I'm the only one making it. You're not selling anything, and I want to have a little bit of freedom and not have to work a little bit. And she wants to be taken care of. They're getting into an argument, and then they start talking about other stuff like the dishwasher and all this stuff. And then she says that she masturbated with the gun, and he's upset about that because he kept on changing the lock, and she keeps on getting the gun. And then she even said that his sex is a vanilla. Oh, that's bad. So they get in a crazy argument, and then she gets pissed off. And then Paul texts her like saying like, hey, we're here, come through. And so she actually goes over there and writes a whole bunch of crap all over his truck. And then she actually left a message to Danny saying like, hey, you know, I'm coming after you. You know, actions have consequences. You pissed all of my floor. I'm gonna make sure I take everything from you. I know you don't have anything. Whatever's left of you, I'm gonna take it away from you. And that really hurt him. And then they went outside the club and they found out, you know, she wrote all over his truck saying you can't drive, you're broke, you're poor, and all this stuff. And he was upset. Him and his brother got into a fight, and he told his brother off, saying like, hey, you know, I only, you know, decided to, you know, make this business with you because I couldn't put in my name. And he, you know, he was just gonna go with Isaac, and you know, his brother got really pissed off because they were finally connecting with each other, finally doing something together, and now that is gone. So that sucks. And then right at the end, we see Danny pulls up to Amy's house with a hammer, about to walk to the front door. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. What the hell is he about to do? And she has a gun, so you better be careful what you about to do next. So, oh man, it's a good episode, really fun. I really enjoy this show, and the acting is really good. They do like low-key really good acting job for both of them. Really good. Like, this show's all about emotion, people breaking down, stress, and they both do a really good job showing it, and how like they have to be really stressful and try to, you know, maintain it and compress it and put it back down. So they both really do a good job showing that.
Honestly, I can't even enjoy anything vanilla since her comment.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I would be upset too if someone said that.
I found ways to manage my stress.
She definitely did. That's what I said. I was like, they're going to actually feel better about destroying each other's lives. They're actually going to feel good about it.
Sometimes, but it's okay. They just bottle up everything inside until it just exploded out at once.
Yep. Damn.
Can you imagine what that does to a person?
Wow,
No
she's still
birds.
messing. She's still messaging him.
Have to uncover what lies underneath our awareness.
That's where you're gonna get that real stuff.
I don't want to live like that anymore.
No.
I don't want to live in fear.
Oh, dude.
I've been holding a lot in.
Dude. Yo, that's so messed up. He almost. I'm glad he looked.
Paul, turn that shit off, dude. I almost lit a baby on fire.
Where you going? What's with all the new clothes and shit?
You see something you like, you go get it. She wasn't a bot.
Oh, no, I think she is a bot.
Mom.
Uh-oh.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Oh, hitting them DMs. You gotta hide it.
No, honey.
Can I see it again?
Look at this. Look at this.
You don't want them DMs to pop up.
See him around, I'm gonna rough him up.
Okay.
Why is she taking a
Think I'm
picture of
joking.
that? What? They sent a text message to each other.
Come on, church.
Let it out, Danny. Let it out. Just needs something, man. He needs some stability. Just depression, man. Saying, man, it's great acting, man. Holy crap. He just gets better and better. Like, I remember when I first seen him in The Walking Dead, and then just, wow.
Here in the West, it's deal points, numbers.
Oh, yeah. I definitely prefer how they do business over there.
She's trying to get this damn sale done.
Can we show you that road rage video? I mean, the world's gone completely insane.
She did.
Oh, not the road rage video. The damn thing's getting around.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I think I just needed a good cry.
Will we be seeing you regularly?
I live kind of far,
Wynn always says a church alive is worth the drive.
right?
Oh. Okay. What was that all about? I mean, I know that's his ex-girlfriend, but maybe she misses him.
I don't want to hang out. Just give me the money, lady.
Right? That's what I'm talking about.
Took a photo at the dinner. It was the cutest plant I've ever met. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude. No way. You're busted.
We could have you do some repairs around here. We'd pay, of course.
Don't even worry about it. You know, I love to support nonprofits.
Is it still a little crooked?
Damn. Ouch. Dang, nice tang. Tan. He's silly. Wow, she's about to do it. She's about to call him.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Wow.
I hate pretending that I don't hate things.
Like what?
Like work. I hate work.
She's like enjoying it. She's enjoying talking to him. So you can just let out all her feelings.
I know we've been only DMing for a couple days, but I feel like I've been DMing you my whole life.
Like I actually felt God's presence.
Well, Jesus did all those nice things. Look what they did to him. Gotta let this chair do its thing. This is how they make Kobe beef.
Damn, I need one of those.
You know, there's like contractors out there that are like complete scammers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here fixing church stuff for free.
I live by 4 words only. Pro bono? No bono.
What are they doing? What the hell is this? What is Demolition Man?
When I was in college, I tried to get help. I did. I saw the psychiatrist and he put me on antidepressants, but all it did was mute it. Like it took the sound off, but it just kept on playing.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes it feels like if I tell you things, you're just
Gonna run away.
you're not gonna understand.
Of course I do. I know a lot of people who battled depression and won.
It's not. I don't think it's not just depression with her. I think it's a lot more than that.
Sometimes I think about what my life would have been like had you and I never met.
Wow, I never knew you felt that way.
Right? Rocky. It's rocky. Marriage is a little rocky.
Well, the down payment would be $100,000, but you'd also need to demonstrate a consistent income. On the track you're on, we could maybe consider you in, I don't know, 7 years?
Damn. Ouch.
Am I reading this right? You want me to stay on, hold back period of 5 years and withholding equity?
Damn, 5 years.
It's not up to me. It's the board. You know what? Tomorrow is our
Damn,
annual
that
Vegas
sucks.
conference. Come, talk to them then.
That was the whole point of her selling because she didn't want to do it anymore.
It's a lot, but we have been talking about taking out a loan for renovations. That's the only way we can keep up with these mega churches. And what's the cost of your labor?
I'd be doing this pro bono.
Is he trying to? He's trying to scam him. I don't understand what the plan is. I don't understand.
Considering.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing about
Mia,
offers.
we go stock the back.
Kayla Lexington work here?
No, I've never heard of her.
Get the hell out of my
Take a look at
store.
these new scents of area.
Kayla, it's me.
What?
Sir, you have to leave.
Is this your asshole boss?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I guess I didn't want you to know who I really am. I did really like talking to you, though. I did. You expected, I know. No, fucking Kayla. Probably sopping much.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow, this dude. She is so confused. Holy crap, man. Drama.
Lately,
Hey.
beginning to find that
Okay, Steven. Killing it. All right, that was the episode. And holy crap, we got a lot of drama going on. A lot of stuff that's happening that I didn't think was going to end up happening. So we first start off, we see Amy and her husband, George, and they're in therapy and they're talking about their feelings and all this stuff. They've been going through some rocky relationships. And so we see that she's kind of just going with the flow. Pretty much just saying what she's you know, she's pretty much just saying what they want to hear. She's explaining like, hey, you know, the way I feel because what happened with my mother and how, you know, how her mother was, so it kind of affects her. And I mean, I guess that makes sense why she's like that, but it's deeper than that. And the therapist knows what's going on. She knows deeper than that. She knows that she's going with the flow, but her husband is just really naive when it comes to all that. And, you know, so we'll see what happens because it's going to get bad between them two. We see Danny went to go, you know, light her car on fire, but then realize we see her daughter June was still in the car. So he realized like, holy crap, what the hell am I doing? I need to just chill and relax. I almost freaking killed a kid. And so he goes home and talk to Paul, and Paul's like, yeah, man, I'm about to clean it up, changing up my life because I found my true love. And we see Amy, she's still texting Paul, you know, DMing him and stuff like that. And he's constantly DMing her. And so it's just crazy that, you know, she's still going through it. She feels better when she destroys Danny's life. That's why she's still doing it. So we see Danny, he decides to go to the church. And he goes there and he, you know, he, like I said, he used to go to church with his ex. And he felt something, man. He just let it out. He was crying like crazy, man. What a good job, man. Stephen Yeun was doing a really good job. Oh, acting, man. They both do. And he was just letting it all out. And, you know, he's talking to his ex and her husband and all that stuff. And they're asking him like, hey, you know, just, you know, come to this church, you know. And he's like, oh, I think this is going to be a one-time deal and all that stuff. But they're trying to get him to stay. And then, you know, he's liking it. I think he likes to be able to just let loose a little bit. Amy got invited to go see Jordan, and they're talking, and, you know, Jordan wants to get to know her more before the sale happens. And she doesn't care. She don't want to know her. She's just trying to sell this damn thing and keep it moving. She don't want to be a part of this stuff anymore. So we see her sitting there, and Jordan had to leave. So she's sitting there just being bored, and she's talking to her husband. The husband was like, oh, let me show you a picture. And ended up sending a screenshot he did of the girl. I forgot her name, but the girl that she works with. And that's bad. Very bad. So she's ended up talking to Paul. She ends up calling him, and she actually has a good conversation with him. You know, she feels better because she can let out her true feelings. She's tired of all this. She's like, she wants to just be able to have her, just be able to sell this damn thing and just be able to relax with her daughter. She's just tired of all. She's tired of all the being fake. She's tired of it all. She just wants to just be able to relax. She wants to be able to just relax and she's tired of it all. So she actually enjoys it. She actually enjoyed talking to Paul, but ended up just realizing, what the hell am I doing? She hung up on him, blocked him. We see that Amy kind of opened up to her husband a little bit, telling him that, you know, while she was in college, she was depressed and she took antidepressants and it didn't fully work what she wanted it to. It just muted her, but she was still depressed. And, you know, and she was telling him like, hey, you know, I want to tell you these things, but I feel like if I tell you, you know, you're going to look at me different. You're not going to understand me. And he was like, oh, no, I understand depression, but it's like, it's not just depression with her. It's a lot more than that. So they almost had that chance to really click, but it didn't truly get there. We see that Danny's been trying to get his parents back to America. They're in Korea right now. And, you know, so he's trying to, I guess, buy this piece of land and build a house for them. And he can't because obviously he has crap credit, doesn't have the money, the down payment, all this stuff. So he's trying to figure out how the hell can I get this to work. So he has a plan. Him and Isaac has thought of a plan to use the church somehow, use the church to get a loan or something. I don't know the full plan, but he's actually going to use the church somehow to get his house built up. So some kind of fraud, because he's tired of being the good guy. He's just tired of it. He's going through a lot of depression too. They're just both really, really bad depressed people, and they're just empty, and You know, they're just going through really bad times in their life and they need some kind of release. Jordan came back to see Amy and really bad. She ended up giving her the papers for the, you know, the sale of the business, but we see that they still want her on for 5 freaking years, which is crazy. And she's like, hey, I did not want to do this. I don't want to stay. I want to sell my company and relax with my daughter. But she's like, no, this is the only way it's going to get done. You know, the board, they want you on. You're the face of the company. So it's crazy. I don't know what she's going to do. Like, she needs the money. She wants to be able to just relax. And it's not, I don't know. It's just a really bad situation. She does not want to work. So she's also there at the job. And guess who pops up? Freaking Paul pops up looking for the girl. And, you know, Amy tried to play the cool, saying, you know, she doesn't work here, but obviously she does. She rolls up, and then Paul sees her, and then so she grabs Paul and brings him to the side. It's like, hey, you know, I didn't mean to do this, but I was catfishing you, and, you know, I really did like talking to you, but, you know, I'm sorry, and, you know, maybe you'll find, you know, a good girl for you, and I'm very surprised he ended up kissing her. He's like, hey, you're more hotter than she is. And she didn't push away. They kissed. So it's about to get interesting. It's about to get really interesting. She actually kind of likes him. She likes talking to him. And she let him kiss him. So it's about to get really, really crazy. And then we see George. He's freaking masturbating to the girl's picture. Oh. So yeah, the relationship is really messed up right now. Holy crap. There's this crazy predicament going on. Freaking Danny's trying to scam the church. And now we got kind of a love triangle, not even like a 4-way love thing going on. Holy crap. Crazy episode. Definitely threw me for a loop. I didn't realize this was going to happen. And hey, if you think about it, that's one way to get back at Danny is just to start dating his brother.
Thanks again for driving. Ubers were surging. But with Port King, you can order someone to park for you.
You mean like valet?
Valet? What a dumb idea.
I gave him this nickname, the Japanese disease. You know, it kind of sounds like, you don't have to pull in.
Oh, it's okay. You know, I don't want to block anybody.
Oh, damn.
Paul, I'm married.
Yeah.
Look,
You didn't see the
seem
ring?
like a really good kid, and come here.
Sure I can park here?
Totally. You might get a ticket, though.
I was thinking I was gonna call that road rage lady and apologize.
Really? So he was thinking about apologizing to her.
Whoa. Wait, so we can steal all this and pocket the church money?
God is good. Amen.
Oh.
Babe, I got it.
Sweetie, the driver's gonna take us to a private jet.
She don't want to fly.
Come on, baby. Come on, Junior.
Let's pick that damn girl up.
Bubba will lead us to Vegas.
Junior, stop that, okay?
She really is going to Vegas. Did you just drop this girl?
Up, Isaac.
Sup, Isaac? Isaac Hyung, bitch. Get up, you bow-legged fuck. Give me a front hug. That side hug shit. Tip to tip. Come on, dude. Don't
Tip to tip.
Can I borrow your truck?
What do you need my truck for?
I want to see my girl in Vegas.
She's going to Vegas.
She hit you up for your credit card numbers yet?
No, but she did ask me for this dick.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I'm sure you saw plenty in jail.
Fuck you say? I'm kidding.
It's
Fuck you say?
Hit a soft spot. Oh.
You guys want more? Yeah. Feels good.
Oh, he's about to get them messed up. He's about to take that truck and bounce. Yo, it's so crazy. He about to go meet up with her, and she by herself.
99 finger massage, 10 of the best masseuses in the world, and they massage everything.
99?
99.
Doesn't that get tiring?
Yes, it's exhausting. That's why I have a zero filter policy with my inner circle. If I had to fake it all day, I'd go insane.
True.
Right.
There you go. Maybe she'll like hanging out with her. Work. What?
Oh, shit. I dreamt I was inside my mom.
shit we took is still in the truck.
Oh no. Damn.
For sure.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, it's just
Oh.
Jordan.
Uh-oh. She might be like, okay.
Mom and I are having a sleepover.
Amy, I used your bathroom.
Oh, that's great for me.
What the hell? Oh, buddy. She about to message Paul. Oh, snap. You got her flowers and everything.
If we're gonna hang out, we can't do anything physical. I have a family, you know, so.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, you are, dude. He's like, damn.
Do you smoke?
Oh my God. You know, I used to.
Why'd you stop?
I guess I don't have the time or the space.
Well, you got both right now.
Oh, snap.
He gave me that nickname, Korean Johnny Carson.
But Paul started calling you that shit after he died, when all that stuff about his temper and narcissism came out.
Oh, damn. Look at them having fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Teach her MMA. They silly. Having fun. Oh, she can just have fun and let loose. Relax.
You must be pretty rich to be living like this, huh?
Well, I'm about to be. About to sell my business for $10 million.
Woo.
From plants? He works so hard for everyone but himself, and I see how unhappy he is. I think he's depressed.
She's like, damn, we're kind of alike.
When other people die, the game keeps going. But then when you die, it's game over. I think life's like that.
That's deep. That's so deep.
Nobody. I don't know why my phone's doing that.
They about to GPS him.
I gotta look for Paul.
We'll find that fucker. He's around here somewhere. Paul! See? We're looking. Let's
He's
fucking make that money,
stupid.
dude.
Just consider this a thank you.
I feel like a whore.
True.
I never lose. I never lose. I know. It's all Paul's fault.
Okay.
Oh, he lost all the money. You found him.
Oh, now he shows up. Oh, hey, Paul. Paul, get your ass over here.
Yo.
Hey.
Are you
Oh no, Paul, get your pun.
I think I left my phone up in my room. You know what? I'll be right back.
No problem.
Oh no. Is he going back to the room? He's going back to the room. They're gonna run into each other.
I'm not gonna be affected by your brokenness anymore.
What? That's that white devil talking.
That white devil talking.
I have no loyalty. Oh, I don't give a fuck what you think. You're still on parole.
Oh God. Oh, puking.
It was in my room. Sorry about that. Okay.
Oh my God. Wow.
I got the keys. Let's go. I got the keys. I do not want child services on us, all right? For
Child
hitting a
services.
fucking kid.
Oh damn.
When you die, literally no one's gonna care.
Oh.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Damn.
I could fucking take you.
Uh-oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Still not going well. What about that? Something crazy about that. Looking good though with the new haircut.
What the fuck?
Oh no. 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 That's so messed up. They're gonna mess it up for her.
And all of a sudden, this woman just starts honking at me from her fucking perfect white SUV.
Oh no.
That is the best X-Men! Wolverine cannot be circumcised!
Average consumer loves alcohol.
Oh, she played it off nice. Oh.
Run, Danny!
Oh crap, dude, you better make it. You're going to jail if you don't.
I don't know why he's so mad about a truck.
Oh, she putting 2 to 2 together. Oh, that's no, don't do it. Oh, not good. Dude. Uh-oh.
Fuck!
Caught.
Hands on your head.
Oh. Just like, that's what you get. All right. That was the episode. Really good. We see Amy taking Paul home, and she made sure not to get spotted by Danny. Ended up making out with him, so she didn't get spotted. But she was like, yeah, she told him like, hey, I'm married, you know, we can't do this and all this stuff. But Paul likes her, and I think she likes him a little bit too. But she told him that, hey, you know, I have to go away for Vegas, so we can't hang out and all this stuff. And surprisingly, she actually was going to Vegas. Then we see Isaac and Danny, and they're actually going to use, so pretty much their scam is, I guess, to have the church take out a loan, and then I guess for them to build all the stuff and then pocket that money for the for the church, I guess. So which is crazy. But so we see they're talking to Paul, and they're like, hey, Paul, you know, Paul wants to go to Vegas to see her. And you know, they were like, hey, well, work with us with the church, help us do this stuff, and then we'll go ahead and give you the money so you can go to Vegas yourself. And he was like, no. He ended up getting them drunk and then driving to Vegas himself. We see Amy ended up going by herself because her daughter was like skeeved out. She did not want to go. So her and George decided to stay home while Amy ended up going to Vegas by herself. She's, you know, met up with Jordan and all this stuff, and they're, you know, talking, trying to finalize the deal. And then she had to do it, you know, like a panel she had to talk at and all this stuff. But she's sitting in her hotel room. She's pretty bored, so she decided to go ahead and text Paul. Paul texted her before a little bit earlier saying like, hey, I'm in the area. She texted him. She's like, all right, well, let's hang out. So they ended up hanging out, and she told him like, hey, you know, no sex, we can't get physical. But they decided to hang out. They got high, and they had a good time. They're chilling, jumping on the bed, talking, dancing, all this stuff. They had a good time, and you can see that they enjoy each other's company. And then we see Danny and Isaac. They're trying to call Paul because they got the truck. All their stuff that they took is in the truck. So they're ended up driving themselves to Vegas and looking for Paul. They ended up tracking his phone to the casino he was at, and they're just there trying to look for him. And Isaac wanted to gamble, so they ended up doing that. He got super drunk. He lost all his money. So they're sitting there trying to get food. And actually they run into Paul and they chase him down. And they went all the way back up to the hotel room. Even Amy was on her way up there. But surprisingly, she beat them and got out before they showed up. They, you know, went up there. They took the keys from Paul. And they had a really bad outgoing. Pretty much, you know, they got into a really huge fight, and you know, they're saying, hey, we don't need each other and all this stuff, and it was a really bad fight. And so we see Danny and Isaac leaving, and they actually ran into the panel that Amy was on. And then we see they did like we see that, you know, Danny wasn't going to do anything, but Isaac souped him up like, hey, no, let's get back at her. And they did. They actually got on the Q&A and asked her a question. They're like, hey, how'd you feel about, you know, taking your car and beating your horn at me and doing all this stuff? And she played it off good, saying, hey, these drunk people, security, come get them. And, you know, they actually punched the damn security guy, spit in his face, and they started running from security, which is, why would y'all do that? And then we see that the girl, I forgot who she was, one of the Jordan's like sister-in-law or something like that, realized that possibly what those guys were talking about was the whole the you know, the hit and run situation, running over the flowers and stuff, the road rage incident. And she was looking, and it's like, oh, it's a white car that kind of looks similar to Amy's car. So she's kind of putting two to two together, and oh, she might think that actually was her, because it was. But we see Danny and Isaac running from the security guards, and then they were doing pretty well, and they actually ran into some more cops, and then they ended up getting arrested. And then we see Amy walk into frame, and she was like, nope, not getting away. So just when you thought, like, you know, it was, you know, because just when you thought, like, we see that Danny actually wanted to apologize to her, and, you know, I think they could have had a chance. Like, I think if he apologized to her, I think she probably would have, you know, accepted it, because she learned a little bit more about him through Paul, and she kind of understands. They're kind of in the same boat, you know, they feel broken and you know, and depressed. So I think they probably could have got along, you know, after he apologized and all that stuff, but didn't happen. And then also we see Amy, she actually agreed to, you know, selling the company and staying on for 5 years. So, man, this is crazy. It's definitely going a lot of crazy ways. I did not think it was gonna happen, but man.
How far are you headed?
It's down Old Topanga. I'm back.
Why is he messing with him?
It's nice to have a riding partner today.
I'm George, by the way.
Hey, I'm Zane.
Zang. He said I'm Zang.
Fucking house arrest, and now this?
Power of the mind,
that's
mind over matter.
It's
the power of
forgot his
herpes.
name.
Man, shut the fuck up, Bobby. Yo.
Didn't they name him Bobby on purpose?
He knew that the truck was under your name and the business was under your name, so it's like...
None of this shit would have went down if you didn't steal the
Oh.
fucking fridge.
Who registers a mini fridge, right? Like, what the fuck?
And actually, none of this shit would have went down if your brother didn't steal the fucking truck.
Okay, you know...
Oh, they got caught for that. Oh, damn.
I introduced myself as Zane.
Oh.
Damn. Ouch.
You're out there doing
Hello.
fucking cosplay! Gonna finish working at the church?
Oh my god.
He always ends up being the alpha.
He wishes he was alpha.
Dude's not even a beta.
Yeah, no, he's
Damn.
like Zeta. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
What?
What?
What you have in mind?
Oh, boy.
Zane, my man.
Oh, he's gotta steal some stuff.
I know you.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. She's weird around other people. Come on in.
Does she? She might. I wonder if she's seen him when she was in the car.
There's a leak in your plumbing. I heard some trickling behind the tiles.
Fudge Sunday.
Fudge Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, looking at plumbers right now.
Ah, he think he's slick. Nice little plan right there.
I don't know, his pieces kind of feel like a little out of place compared to all the crazy, creative stuff you got going on everywhere else.
Really?
He's sipping his head up.
I feel like you actually care. You're a good person.
Oh, damn.
I have a good sense about these things. Thanks, man.
Oh, no. I bet that hit hard on it.
Dude, plan's off. Okay, I don't have time to explain.
What are you talking about, dude? Did you do the leak?
Yeah, but there's nothing worth stealing here.
Plan's off.
He felt, hey, he's a good guy, man. I can't do that.
You might have a little water leak.
It's caused by heavy minerals.
Yep. And I gotta tell you,
Come on, he can't be that dumb, right?
there's two of them right there.
I'm sure. Thank you, guys.
The longer you wait,
Take care.
the worse it's gonna get.
Okay, he's not that dumb.
I wish it could be us going instead.
Wait, what?
Stop it.
Who's he talking to?
I missed you too.
Gotta be his mom he's
Okay,
talking
I love you too. Hi, Mia.
to. Oh, no. Oh, he's messing around with her? I thought he was talking to his mother.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No need to explain.
Go ahead and send that to your husband.
May I?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, was she about to send that to Paul?
I just got your credit card statement. I mean, we've spoken about this. You need to create a new budget or find new streams of revenue.
I know. I can go to his place and pick some other pieces to sell.
He is running out of money. They need to sell some damn furniture. Sell them damn pieces.
Let's get your sugar mama to help you out.
She's not my sugar mama. We care about each other.
Care about that dick.
Oh. Shit. Yeah. Oh.
If we're gonna hang out, we can't do anything physical, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, Paul, put that work in.
You think you could lend me some money? I know I have it in me to be a millionaire like you in no time.
It's not millionaire in no time.
You know, if you didn't want to give me the money, you can just say so. You don't have to be a bitch about it.
Damn. Jesus. Like, no, you did not talk to me like that. Damn,
Nobody
well, that
calls me a bitch in my home. Get out.
Work's not the reason your life's a fucking mess.
that didn't last long. You better wash them sheets.
I was saying that I'm up for next year's People to Watch.
Put the hang up on
You
him.
know what, Naomi? I have some work to do. Can I call you back later?
Sure. Sure, yeah, call me back whenever.
She's like, you know what? Thought we were cool, but you know what? We're not cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do some research. What the hell? What is up with people, man?
Stuck up, bitch. I know a neighbor who drives a white SUV. It could be her.
But do you have proof?
I have a hunch. She doesn't have much regard for others.
Oh.
Army in 30 seconds.
Oh. 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 Not good. Mama seeing it all.
What do you think the tamago will sell for? I think I'm going to sell it. There are some disruptive events happening between my son and his wife. It may affect my finances.
Yep.
Keep my trunk solid. You don't know if someone's gonna pop out and you gotta knock them out?
Uh-oh, don't knock mama out.
You motherfucker! Oh, fuck.
Oh! Don't shoot mama. Oh, she shot him though. She dead? Oh, mama, no. All right, and that was the episode. A very wild episode. Oof, man, it was a crazy one. So we see Danny, he's not in jail, and we see him riding a bike, and he rides up next to George, and they're talking, and you know, he tries to become friends with George, and they actually start clicking and hanging out and stuff. Then we see Danny, he heads to Isaac's. We see Isaac, he's on house arrest. He's a little pissed off about it. Danny shows up, and you know, Danny's like, pumped that, he's going to, meet up with George, and he's going to try to steal stuff from the house and try to help, pay for things that way. Isaac's pretty pissed off. He's like, nah, don't do that. Stop all that. Just do this freaking church scam. Make sure you get all the money from the church. Just do that and just let me so I can pay for a lawyer so I can get out of his house arrest and all this stuff. He's pissed. And we see Danny's like a little upset about it, that, Isaac is getting on him and stuff like that, because he's getting blamed for everything, because they actually got caught with all that supplies that they stole. They checked the car and all that stuff. So all that stuff they got in trouble for. Then we see Danny talking to Isaac's boys, and he's like, hey, they're like, hey, your plan actually would work, going to steal stuff from her and all that stuff. What's your plan? And so he had a plan where, he's gonna hang out with George. So we see him over there hanging out with George, and he's souping him up about his art and all this stuff. And then he's like, hey, oh, you got bad plumbing, and then let me recommend the plumber and all this stuff. So that was the plan, but actually he kind of felt bad about doing it. He sees that, hey, George is actually kind of a nice guy, and George is like saying he's a nice guy. So he's like, that's pretty bad. I'm not going to do this. So he tells the, Isaac's boys like, hey, don't do this. Plans off. There's nothing to steal. But them, they still want it. They still want the stuff. So we see George on the phone talking, like he's saying, hey, we're supposed to be meeting up in Ojai to hang out, and he's gonna have Amy meet him there and all this stuff. And we was like, who the hell is he talking to? He's saying, oh, I wish it was us instead. And I'm like, oh, that's gotta be his mother, because he's super tight with his mom. And no, it's freaking Mia. So he's been messing around with Mia. It's not just like he's like infatuated with her, like they actually having an affair. He's saying I love you to her. So it's very crazy. Their relationship is in a bad spot. We see George's mother, I forgot her name, Yumi, I think that's her name. We see that she runs in onto Amy while she's taking a picture of her butt, most likely sending it to Paul, but she said that she was sending it to George before, but most likely it was just for Paul. But we come to find out with Yumi that she is actually going broke. She needs money, and she was trying to get a loan to Amy. That was the whole reason why she was trying to meet up with her to get this loan, because she's in really bad spots with her credit cards and just everything. And you know, the guys, whoever her, I guess our broker or accountant or something like that, is telling her like, hey, you know, you need to sell, you know, these pieces. And she's like, hey, no, my son, he probably won't sell that piece. It's, you know, he can sell it for a lot of money. And she was like, oh, you know, we'll find some other pieces to sell. But yeah, she's in a really bad spot. So we see Amy, and she's getting ready to go meet with George, but she gets a text. She's talking to Paul, and then Paul's like, oh, let's just hang out and stuff. We never get the chance to. And boy, he came over. They started going at it. Paul was putting work in. That's all I got to say. He was putting work in, and then right after that, we see that, you know, they're sitting there in bed. We see that we learned that Paul hasn't really talked to Danny. He's been living at his friend's house and stuff like that. So he's telling her like, you know, I got in a fight. I haven't even talked to Danny yet. She's like, yeah, don't even talk to him. You know, he's a bad guy and all this stuff. And, you know, he was like, well, you know, can I borrow some money, you know, to get on my feet so I can become a millionaire like you? And then she's like, yeah, well, you know, you're not going to be a millionaire just like that. You know, it takes hard work. It took me years to get to this point. And he was like, well, damn, you could just said no, you didn't want to give it to me. And you don't have to be a bitch about it. I was like, wait, what? And her face completely changed. She was like, you know what? I'm not putting up with this. I don't even put up with my husband. You want me to put up with this with some jump off? She's like, get out of my house. So that went crazy. Like, you would think like she finally had some good sex, and then that, just like that, it was over. And it didn't go well. Didn't last that long. So he leaves, and then we see her upset about it, what she just did. She ends up leaving to go meet with George. And guess who's been sitting in the house and realized what happened with her and Paul? Freaking Yumi. Freaking George's mom been sitting there watching the whole time. And she was like, oh, man. So she calls her accountant, and she's like, I'm going to have to sell this piece because I just found some news out, and my, you know, husband's relationship is going to be rocky. This loan is not going to work. So let me go ahead and sell this piece. She was like, yeah, they're about to get a divorce. There's no way I'm going to get a loan now. So, yeah. So right when she's doing that, we hear Isaac's boys come in the house because Yumi actually took the alarm off. So they come in, they're looking around, trying to steal some stuff. And then Yumi came out, started shooting at the dude, shot him a couple times, and then we see her falling down the stairs. Ugh, crazy. Oh, one more thing I forgot. Naomi, I believe that's her name. She got a little upset after Amy, and then she realized like, hey, put two and two together about the whole road rage incident. So we see her going to the dude's house and getting information. She believes it's her. So yeah, man, crazy episode. Hopefully Yumi is not dead. I don't know. It looked like they came out in a body bag. So hopefully she didn't die. It's going to be crazy if she did die. Wow. But yeah, crazy episode. A lot of twists and turns in this episode. Man. Ooh, man, crazy. Oh, she's alive.
I got it.
Okay, good.
You're staying
Wow.
with us until you're 100%.
And she knows that she was there. Like, what are you doing at the house?
Yeah. Stopped by the house and
Caught.
Turned off the security
Caught.
system.
Sorry, what time was that exactly?
It's all a blur.
She's going to keep her mouth shut.
I'm sorry to trouble you with all of this. No. I know you have a lot on your plate.
Oh.
Candy?
I'm sorry, sweetie. Tell Daddy to get me candy, and I'll share with you.
Oh, she got the power over her. She has power over her. Oh my God.
Here we go. Our weapon is melody.
Oh, they're all there. Is he allowed to go to church? Is he allowed to go to church on house arrest? Make sure you put in with your parole officer. Let him know.
I'm using my connects to get you free materials. I set up all this church shit while you fucking idiots are out there playing Ocean's 9/11.
Ocean's 9/11.
But I get it. Why make changes if you may not stay together?
Fumi, please.
Where is this coming from?
It must be the pills.
Damn, really? And they're both thinking like, wait, what's going on? Because they both messed up.
Too much of a hassle. Mia's there, so she can give you the paperwork I need.
I'm on it.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll definitely go see her.
He found an injured crow, and he nursed it back to health by feeding it my dead crickets. Yeah, he did that.
I saw that crow like for years after that. It was weird.
They silly.
Put me in, coach, man. I get messy in the paint like Picasso.
Oh, yeah, Edwin, come on.
Yeah, come on, Edwin.
It's not up to him.
Hey, I got you, bro. I'll check in with the other teams.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. I want to see them play b-ball.
Hey, don't tell Bobby or Michael. Once me and Esther start dating, I'll set you up with one of her friends, all right?
Oh, Isaac is hilarious. Hey, at least he helped him out with some cash.
We're not gonna talk anymore, are we?
I think my mom suspects something.
Oh, that's so funny.
It has.
Do you hear the music? It's so crazy. He thinks it's his mother weren't thinking about him when she's seen freaking Amy. Going back. Oh,
it's called a break-in.
Okay, they're bonding. They're brothers, man. Definitely bonding.
I'm realizing, like, money is really important.
You know what?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh. Oh, checking out that booty. Still messes her.
So much fun. Hey, where's Fumi?
Oh, I think she's at the patio.
She is knocked out.
Amy, a lot of people drive a white SUV.
Yeah, I know, but that heckler in Vegas had some very, very specific things. Chosen Ones Incorporated is owned by Isaac Cho. He's the cousin of Daniel Cho. You're having an affair.
She's dying. She's like, you almost had it. Almost.
I would love to have the time to get as creative as you seem to be. I'm always busy working.
Oh, burn.
Thanks for the heads up. You go keep yourself busy.
That friendship is done.
Paul, what are you doing? What are you doing?
All right, fine. I'm sorry.
That's family, man.
Oh, Cho family got the crown jewels. Mongol in our blood.
Okay.
This side, they play Kelly Clarkson Since You've Been Gone. You know Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah, they're
These
silly.
ones have all my cash.
Oh.
I got a lawyer. She thinks she can keep me out of jail.
Oh, word?
Yo, is he about to take his money?
Why are you showing me this?
Why am I showing? You're my fucking family, dude.
That means don't steal it. He's thinking about it. He's like, oh, that's a lot of money. Wow, they're actually meeting up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To maybe not wear a company t-shirt when committing a crime? The Chosen Ones? That's the dumbest name I've ever heard.
Need you to take the fall and say that someone else was driving a white SUV.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because I'm going to pay you a lot of money, dipshit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm worried about you, okay? I care about small businesses. You know what? My business is a small business. Your business is more of like a micro. Threat would sound like, do as you're told or I will motherfucking bury you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, fuck you. What the fuck you say? What the fuck you say?
Say it again! I dare you to say it again! Come here!
Say that shit again.
Oh, look at them bonded. All right. I can't believe they actually decide to, work this out. We'll see if it actually works out.
Obviously, I didn't know you were covering for Fumi.
Right.
What?
And I'm gonna help find the other driver.
Uh-oh.
I still think it's one of the Cho cousins.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well,
that kind of messes up. He can't. Wow. She said it was her. But now the thing is, what happened if Danny says like, hey, all right, I did it. So what?
It's not okay to lie.
I ate some, but don't be mad. Please stay together.
Oh, that's cute.
Dada gives everything he can to us. He always puts us first. He sacrifices so much.
Oh, look at them bonding. Oh, once we find out it's her, it's gonna be hilarious.
Need your help, okay? The deal's off.
What? No, a deal's a deal.
That my neighbors are actively searching for you, and they just won't stop until they have a bad guy.
Oh, damn. That's so messed up. Oh, he's pissed. They had a deal.
You've reached the anonymous neighborhood tip line. Please leave
Ooh. Oh, no.
Keep shopping. Anything you want. It's on me.
You've always been so generous. I'm sure you'll continue to be.
Oh.
So what do you want for your family? What do you want for yourself?
What do you want, Amy? What do you want? Oh, buddy. About to get it in. Let's go.
What's going on? I'm in fucking jail. Get a 5 to 10. Dude, I don't understand. What happened? What happened? You fucking sold me out. I'm completely in the dark.
Wait, did he rat Isaac out?
Your fucking road rage shit. The fucking cops think I did it. My parole's fucked.
Oh.
That's some diabolical mastermind shit. I can't even think that far out.
Wow, he blamed it on him.
You're driving, man. Just say you're driving. The fucking Filipinos have turned on me. I get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Danny. Oh my God. He just sold Isaac out. Let's go. Money. Good job. He is pissed. Nice. All right. That was the episode. Really good. Another good episode. I'm really, like I said, guys, this is an awesome show. I'm really enjoying it. So we see that Fumi, I think I was calling her Yumi before, but it's Fumi. She survived. Okay, it wasn't that bad. She's just in a neck brace. But we see that Amy is like, oh, why was she in the house? What time you were in the house? And so obviously she knows, and Amy knows that she knows, and we see that Fumi is definitely going to use that as an advantage to get things that she wants. We see Isaac, Danny, they're at the church. Isaac is, living it up. He's definitely pulling the, fast one on the church. We see him, he's having a whole bunch of money, taking the money from the, from the church, the loans from the church is getting the loan. They're taking the money and they're using like free stuff to fix the church up. So they're just pocketing all that money. And he's saving all that cash in like a false wall and stuff like that. Tells Danny about it because, that's family. You can trust family, right? Right. We see George and he's talking to Mia and, they kind of break things off because, hey, he thinks, hey, my mother, I think my mother suspects us. And it's actually, no, she's suspecting Amy. But he's been messing around with Mia. And so he's like, oh, crap, I don't want to get caught. So they actually break up and she's cool with it. And like, obviously they don't want to, but they're like, we have no choice. And, so very surprising, they broke it off. We see Danny and Paul and they're kind of, making up. And we see them like playing horse in the room with the basketball net and all that stuff. So they actually, came friends again, started bonding and all that stuff. And he's looking for money. But he wants to work. He doesn't just want to hand out. So, Danny tells like, all right, well, I don't, Isaac is running the show now. So you're going to have to, apologize to him. So we see Paul and he goes and apologizes to him and stuff like that. So everything's good. Like, all family is good. That, they're bonding and, they can trust one another, right? Right. We see Naomi. She goes over talk to Amy and she goes, hey, if anything's going on, do you have any problems going on? Amy's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And she says, well, I know the road rage incident and you have a white SUV and I believe it's you. And we see she had the video of the robbers and one of them had the Cho shirt on. So she's connecting all the dots and she's like, oh, and also you're having an affair with him. And then Amy starts cracking up because she almost had everything except for that part, but it was the other brother. But, so she's cracking up and We see Fumi on the couch passed out, and she tries to say Naomi's crazy because this is not true and all that stuff. Naomi's like, don't worry, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And she's like, oh, you go ahead, you got plenty of time, you're not working, go ahead. And that's what she's gonna do. And come to find out, actually Fumi actually heard that whole situation, you know. So Amy is like, all right, I'm in a bad spot. So she actually texts Danny like, hey, let's meet up. And she's like, all right, let's just crush the beef, let's just stop all this. Hey, you know, I'll give you money if you say that was you doing the road rage incident, and, you know, say it wasn't me, and so I can not mess up my life, and you get some money out of it. I know you need some money, small business and all that stuff. So we see them getting a fight back and forth, but they actually do agree to it. But then while Amy's driving home, she realized, Naomi calls her back and is like, hey, I didn't know, you know, it was Fumi. You were just trying to look out for her and all this stuff. So now is the bad predicament. So she ends up calling, you know, Danny back and is like, hey, don't worry about it. I don't need your help anymore. And he's kind of pissed because he wanted that money. So surprisingly, he goes on, you know, he calls the hotline. I'm thinking, oh man, he's about to, you know, bust her spot and say, hey, it was me and her. But he did something else. Oh man. So we seen Danny was licking his chops when he seen all that money, and Isaac was going to put up a false wall and all that stuff. So, ooh. So we see them playing basketball at the tournament, and we see Danny's ex's husband. He's upset. He's not having a good game. He's upset and, you know, raging because also he doesn't like Danny. Like, he doesn't like Danny. Like, obvious. It's so obvious. You know, obviously that's, you know, that's her ex, so he don't want nothing to do with that. But they're like, hey, where's Isaac? Where's Isaac? Come to find out, Isaac got arrested because Danny put a tip in saying that it was him that was driving the car, and it messed up his case. Now he's looking at 5 to 10. Damn. Oh man. And then he, you know, Danny went to go visit Isaac, and Isaac's like, I don't know what the hell's happened. You know, they put me saying I was driving the car, and he was like, oh, it must have been Amy. She might have seen your license plate because the car's in his name now. And he's like, yo, you got to take the fall for me, right? Danny's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll take the fall for you. Ain't about to do that. He's about to pocket that money and go bring his family back and build up a hotel or something like that. So he is crazy that he did that. Oh, it's so freaking wild. That's so messed up. That's so messed up because that's his family. That's his family. Oh, also we see Amy and George. They're kind of bonding a little bit now. You know, we see them get a little bit closer because we see Junie. She's like upset that they might be breaking up. Everyone, it's so obvious. So even she can see it. And, you know, and they're trying to reassure her like, hey, you know, everything's good. We love each other. We're family and all this stuff. So they're getting back together. They're bonding. And yeah, it's crazy. Crazy ass episode. It's wild. I thought Danny was about to rat Amy out, but nope, he ratted Isaac out. So, oh man, it seems like everything's going good now. So what the hell's about to happen for, you know, craziness to happen? So I don't know, but yeah, I'm pumped. I'm gonna continue watching. Something crazy is gonna happen, I'm sure. Is that their new place? Yep. Okay. My God, my sin. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Oh, that was Steven. Amazing. Okay. Okay, got the pipes. Look at him, jealous. He mad. So I'm supposed to be singing. It's supposed to be my group.
Whole Foods, they have them.
They do not.
You're making.
Oh man, not going so well. I'll be arguing in church now.
Dang, Keanu. Dodge hella bullets.
He called him Keanu.
I think we should stop having Betty come out to the vacation home.
Vacation
wrong? You've been wanting a full-time nanny forever.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
Look at them living the bougie life.
우리 밥솥 쓰는 거 벌써 있는데.
Okay.
Hey, Danny got the money.
베이스 좀 봐봐. 좋죠?
Why does he have that?
Guitar World? Yo, these all sound like things you want to read.
I don't want to read about streams.
What?
I've never even been to a stream.
What happened? Who was that? Who was that?
Last year, I had an emotional entanglement.
Oh, entanglement.
An emotional entanglement.
Entanglement.
It was with Mia.
Ooh.
Did you fuck her?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you say I love you?
Oh. I did. Ouch. That's probably even worse than cheating.
Been so much more open with me since the deal closed, and I'm gonna do the same.
She better finish up and open up, tell him some stuff, but she ain't going to. Damn. I mean, she can't get mad at him, but obviously they were having problems. Uh-oh.
Yo, it's Edwin.
Uh-oh. What does he want?
Whatever you guys are doing here, you're doing it right. And I'd love to be a part of it. Oh.
What? Scam.
Whatever you guys are up to, I'm sure I can learn fast.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he wants to be part of the scam. He figures something's up.
We're storing some of his stuff, until he gets back.
Those are just rice cookers.
Yeah. Here, have one. Oh, no, you don't got one that plays Kelly Clarkson, no.
Wait, isn't Kelly Clarkson the one that has the money in it?
He's perfect. So how lucky am I to have George, right? Why on earth would I throw that away?
He did a little bit, though.
Do you really think it's possible to love someone unconditionally?
She's wondering, hey, if I tell Paul what happened, obviously she's upset about what he did, but I think she's more upset with herself.
That year is a smaller fraction of the time we've experienced.
Yeah, it's so crazy that they're still hanging out. If Amy finds out, she's gonna be pissed.
The crown, exactly. Dude, I thought it'd feel different, but the crown feels the same.
Still depressed.
You should talk to my wife.
Ah.
What?
She stays so emotionally strong. You should come by and meet her. Pieces are embarrassing. They're garbage. Oh, word?
Oh, word? We're gonna throw the one I got then. He showed up. He showed up. Oh my God. You better explain to her, like, hey, I'm not trying to go after you. I'm actually friends with your husband.
Sister-in-law turned fiance.
My brother is.
Wow. That's wild.
You can meet my wife, Amy.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Come on, bring it in. I feel like I already know you.
Feel like I already know you.
I just want to know if you're like, I don't know, happy and shit.
Oh, wow.
What? We're just a snake eating its own tail.
Wow. Oh man, it's so crazy how they kind of respect each other's depression. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 He's gonna be pissed.
Kayla.
Oh, he's pissed.
You think you're better than me now, huh? Is that it? Is that why you let your cousin go to jail? Yeah, I heard about it in August too.
Oh, they're both bad.
He's just looking for guidance from like somebody, anybody, because you can't do it.
Damn. That's hard.
Can you move?
Damn. Hey, you know what? It kind of went better than I thought it would be. I'm surprised they didn't like go after each other.
Just say it.
I think we should move.
What? He thought he was about to get divorced.
And you'd forgive me?
100%. We never have to talk about it again, I swear.
Is she not going to tell him?
Found some accounting errors.
Really? Shit, man, I'm so bad at math.
Yo, you're not hiding anything from me, right?
Oh, he doesn't know.
What?
He doesn't know about the extra cash.
I know about Amy, dude. Remember that road rage shit I was telling you about?
Yeah.
That's Amy.
So what? She's using me to get to you?
Yeah, she's fucked up like that.
A little bit, yeah.
We gotta be honest with each other. Okay?
Really? Let's be honest with each other.
You tell me everything, I tell you everything.
He knows about it's gonna get out, so he's gonna be super pissed about that. No way, what are you doing?
You George? Yeah. I fucked your wife.
No! No way! Paul! Wow, that's so messed up. Oh no. They're gonna be gone. They're gone. He's not even gonna be home. Damn. She should have just told him. Yo, that is wild. Now she gonna take some revenge. You know she gonna be pissed when that sadness turns into anger. No freaking way. No way she did that. Maybe it wasn't her. I know it was somebody in the bushes. I'm not sure who did it. What is this? They keep having this vision of the dirt. Man. All right, that was the episode. Oof, wow, that went a completely crazy turn. Everything was going good for everybody. We had 8 months later. Everyone's doing good. We see Amy, got the money. They got a freaking vacation home now. Living good. Got a freaking nanny. Okay, doing good. Even Danny's doing good. Business is going great. Got the house built for his family. They're on their way. Everything is going good. Even Paul moved out, living good. And then we see Amy and George having sex. Didn't go so well. Give him some tips. But, so he was like, hey, I need to tell you something. And, I had an entanglement. And so comes to find out they actually didn't have sex. They didn't mess around. They just fell in love with each other, which is kind of crazy that they did that without being physical, which is crazy. That's very crazy. But, he told her. She's super sad about it. And, he wants to say, hey, I want to be open with you, and she's upset, but she only can blame herself. She's upset about what happened with him, but she's also upset with happened, with her, what she did. We see Edwin. He goes and visits Danny, and he's like, hey, can I join in? Because we see Edwin's having some money problems. They had the kid, and him and his wife are constantly arguing. He had to leave the praise team. Danny took over, and he's sitting there like, hey, let me, whatever you guys got, whatever you guys doing, I want in. I'll get my hands dirty. And Danny's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he's like, oh, you're just doing construction. Yeah, okay. But Danny held strong and was like, yeah, nah, that's all we're doing. Everyone's like, okay, all right, well, and he's like, oh, you're just having boxes in there? And he's like, no, take a rice cooker. Things Kelly Clarkson, and I believe the Kelly Clarkson ones had the money in it. So I think Edwin's about to get some money, and then he's going to come to Danny. He's like, hey, I went in. You are doing some dirty stuff. So I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. We see Amy. She wants to go visit therapist, and she's talking about what happened with George and what he did, and she's upset, and she wants to know, hey, can someone love each other unconditionally? Because obviously she wants, to know that, because it seems like she wants to tell him about what happened, what she did. And, obviously that's what she wants. If I say this to George, will he stay with me? Because he didn't cheat. He was just, it is form of cheating, but it wasn't physical. So, which I actually think it's even worse. But so she wants to make sure, hey, if he knows this, will he still love me? She's super upset about what she did and what he did. And, she's just depressed. We see Danny, he's all still talking to George. They're still friends and they're talking, and he actually opens up to George a little bit, saying like, hey, you know, I've been grinding all my life, but hey, I've actually got some money now. You know, I actually made it a little bit, and I still feel the way I feel. And he always thought it was just the grind that made him feel this way. But no, he still feels this way. He still feels empty, depressed. And he was like, oh, well, you know, you can talk to my wife. You know, she's living good right now. She feels good. She used to be depressed. She sold her business. Now she's feeling good. And he's like, oh, you know, come to my house, you know, meet my wife and all this stuff. And I was like, there's no way he's going to go. He ended up going, ran into her, and he was like, hey, I just want to talk to you. You know, how do you feel? Are you happy? You know, after you sold your business and all this stuff, are you happy? She's like, no, I'm not. It's slowly going back to how I feel. I think at first he felt good, but then it's slowly going back. And he's like, oh, crap. Yeah, I feel you. So they definitely knew that both of them were having depression from, you know, people telling them about each other. But I think that's the one level that they respect each other, is how they both feel. They both feel the same way. So it's just crazy if they didn't have this beef and they would just be able to talk. I think just from them two talking about their problems to each other, I think they would actually feel better because they're in that same boat. They'll be able to open up to each other, you know, and they both feel the same way. So I think that was one way they can help them connect, but obviously that's not the case. It's so much stuff going on. So she was like, hey, just get out of here. And he was just hanging out, and he seen her bend over, and she had a tattoo on her back. And he went to go look at that picture he took of, that screenshot he took of Paul's phone, and seeing it was the same tattoo of Kayla. And he was like, hey, Kayla. And she looked and turned around, and he's like, oh man, forget this, I'm out. So he left. He went to his car, and she went to him, was like, hey, what are you doing? You trying to blackmail me? And he was like, nah, you know, he was explaining like, hey, why, you know, you having sex with Paul? You having sex with Paul, trying to get back at me and all this stuff. And she was like, oh, well, look at you, you know, getting Isaac in trouble. I knew you probably got him locked up. So they're going back and forth. And so they're definitely throwing jabs at each other, like big jabs. And so he was like, just leave me alone, you know, and they kind of like just squashed it there. They squashed it. Boom, left. And we see Danny goes back and he's talking to Paul. Paul's like, hey, I heard you talking to Edwin, you know, what's up with this extra money? And he's like, don't worry about it. You know, I'm never going to lie to you. We should be open with each other. So why are you not open about me? Because I knew Kayla is actually Amy. And he was like, oh man. So, you know, he was saying like, hey, you know, she's the one I've been having this road rage incident with. And she told me that you're a child. And Paul was like, oh, so she only messed with me just to get with you. And that kind of really hurt Paul. Like, he was so upset. He was hurt. His heart was broken because he was really liking her. And so it's crazy because then we see Paul go visit her. Well, go to her house. But before that, she was actually talking to her husband about, hey, let's move. You know, let's get a fresh start. Move and all this. And he was like, okay, good. You know, I thought we were actually going to get divorced. But no, we're good. So you see Paul goes to his door, knocks on the door. George answers. He's like, hey, I had sex with your wife. Here's the receipts we had in Vegas and all this stuff. And she's seeing the whole thing on the Ring camera. Ooh, devastated. So she actually went back to the house. He was gone, didn't answer the phone. Him and Judy is gone. So we see her upset, crying, and then she gets angry. And then we see Danny, Paul, and their parents go to visit their house. It's on fire. So we don't know if it was her, because earlier we see Danny leave and someone was in the bushes. So I'm not sure who did it, but most likely if it wasn't Amy, he's going to blame Amy. So it's crazy. I'm trying to think who would be. Edwin, maybe. It could be Edwin. It could be one of Isaac's boys. I mean, that's really all it could be. Or it's Amy. But I think maybe Edwin. Maybe. I don't know. I would think Edwin. But yeah. Wow. Crazy episode. That got wild. And now we're going to see Danny do some crazy stuff to her. And maybe now she might do something for real to him. I don't know. It's about to get crazy though. So
You were serious about the blanket.
Yeah, you can't see my face. Deal or no deal?
Of course, but I feel like we know each other now.
We met on Yahoo Chess. Like, you don't know me.
The hell is this? Wow, hooking up with guys met on Yahoo Chess. I used to play Yahoo Checkers like crazy. I never met anyone off of there. This is wild. All right, she's going through a little bit, it's a little bit darker than I thought it would be. Holy crap.
Then you're gonna say that you never had physical relations with that boy.
Well, your boy is never gonna believe that.
Juchi only saw texts. I can bring him around.
I'm very surprised she's helping her.
For UCSB? God, I can't wait to get out of here. Come on, just go to Chico State with me and we can live together.
Stealing?
I had parents like yours.
Amy, you stealing? Her father.
Dad?
Wow. All right. This is some horror movie stuff right here. Holy crap.
It's been a fun couple of years. Since when do you travel?
We went all over Europe together. Well, if you had stayed in touch, you'd know all this.
Oh my gosh, come on, you
Damn,
guys.
they living good. Shoot. I'll be doing that too, man. You gotta travel.
We can't even see our own granddaughter.
Well, considering how I turned out, why would I want you guys around Junie?
Damn, that's messed up.
I don't mean to upset you, but I saw something my
Wow.
senior year, and I
Oh my
I
gosh,
should have told
just,
you.
Amy, just stop, okay? You're not gonna tell me anything I don't already know, okay? Why
didn't
are
bring
you
it up
bringing
now.
this up now?
Yeah, exactly. If you didn't bring it up then, don't bring it up now. Don't misbehave. I'm always watching. That's some scary movie stuff right there.
Always watching.
Don't tell Mom and Dad, please.
I can't tell anyone your secrets
How come?
because no one would love you.
Damn. Ouch.
George. I slept with him.
See, that's good though. Get it out. Get it out.
So you cheated on me? Because of your road rage?
I mean, I guess when you...
I actually felt better yesterday when it was just the affair.
Oh, man.
Deranged Korean handyman.
Well, he didn't seem that dangerous at the time. I
Deranged
don't know how to explain
Korean
it.
My
handyman.
mom was hospitalized, Amy, and you still doubled down.
Mm-hmm. True, you would think you would quit.
I feel like I married a stranger.
Oh, look at that. He still love her.
I want a divorce.
Oh. Damn. I mean, George is, I mean, he's right, man. She took it a little too far. After people getting hurt, you know, then you should be like, all right, we got to stop. She can't.
우리 아들 다 잘하네.
고추도 진짜 크다.
Nobody was home at the time of the fire, so if it was something like, say, arson, most insurance policies won't cover that. Again, don't hesitate to ask your insurance provider.
It was arson.
I was pissed off about the whole road race thing, so I fucking went to her place and I called her out in front of her husband.
Why would you do that?
You're the one telling me to not take shit.
I have never said that. When the fuck did I ever say that?
Damn.
She really did this, man. It's over. It's over. There's no holding back.
Yo.
I'm going all out.
Oh, he's going all out. Holy crap.
Hey. I heard Holly thinks you're cool. You don't have to sit here all by yourself. Okay.
Damn. That's messed up. That's so crazy, man. Uh-oh. There's Edwin. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you know who he did it. I hope he realized that. What the hell is that? Oh crap. Oh, okay. Good job. Good job.
Motherfucker, I saw you! I was the
Okay.
Look, I've been charging magazine subscriptions to your name. Okay, I was just messing around. That's just
fucking lie to me, dude!
Oh my god.
I overheard her saying that you're the best she's ever had. So.
Ouch. Ooh. Oh. Ouch. Ooh, these. They were showing how both they had it bad growing up.
Paul, if you study really hard and skip 3 grades, then we could go to school at the same time.
Paul's
That's
like,
the
yeah,
plan. I think it's a good plan.
that's the plan.
Faulty wiring. There's a 30-amp breaker in the house, but there's 14-gauge wiring all over. You should be glad it isn't arson. Now the construction company's on the hook for this.
Oh. Oh no. He's in the hole. Oh, he can't sue himself.
It's arson, man. Yeah, I spoke to the investigator. He said he found a gasoline canister in a glove nearby the house.
Wow, really? Why would he say that?
All right, but if we retaliate, we get in trouble. I'm looking out for us, man. Can't be impulsive with this shit.
Fuck! Why would you say that, man? Now Paul is blaming himself instead of you messing it up. Now you put it on Paul, man. Jeez. They're constantly lying and messing up their life.
Yo, maybe you stay with me and commute to college.
No, I'm good.
Go someplace close by.
Dude, stop. I'm doing my own thing.
He wanted him to skip some grades and hang out with his brother, man. Don't tell me. Jeez, man. They're both bad. They're both been doing some crazy behind stuff, man.
Sweetie, we need to go in the car right now.
What are you doing here? Oh, man, I was just in the area. Thought I'd say hey.
Oh, he knows, man.
But, June's not feeling too well right now, so I should probably
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you mind if I use your bathroom real quick?
You think he's slick?
Mouth and shit?
Yep.
You're under arrest.
George, man, what? Dude, just put the gun down and let's think this through.
Oh, yo, y'all better chill out. Somebody about to get shot. Oh.
George. Hey.
Uh-oh.
George.
George, you okay? Check for pulse. I'm gonna take the gun. Yeah, this is getting wild. This is getting very wild.
Where are we going?
No freaking way.
Hey, June.
Oh no. No. Oh my god. Thought it can get any worse. Oh my god. This episode was so short. All right. Woof. Wild episode. Definitely the point of no return episode. Definitely went up to a whole nother level. There's no looking back after this episode. So we see Amy back when she was a little bit younger and the crazy stuff she was going through. I guess maybe college years. Maybe she was having sex with dudes met on Yahoo Chess, all that stuff. That's kind of crazy because I used to play Yahoo Checkers like crazy. And actually, you do play the same people and you get to know them and all that stuff. But I ain't doing all that. But yeah, we see her then, and then we see this figure, this little witch lady she keeps seeing, and she sees herself as it as well. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And when she was a little kid, she read this book. It said if you misbehave, the witch will get you or something like that. So now she's seeing the witch every time she do something bad, and she's starting to see the witch now. She wanted to go visit her parents and, talking to them. Obviously, they don't really get along. She went to go tell her mother that what she's seen when she was like a teenager, that she's seen her father cheating on her mother. And, her mother was like, I don't want to hear all that. The past is the past. Just leave it alone. And, her mother was trying to tell him like, we just got to move forward. Stop dwelling on the past. And that's really what she needs to do. So she definitely tried that. She wanted to go talk to Fumi, and Fumi was like, hey, I'll get you in the good graces with George. I'll tell him that, you were just messing online, nothing physical. And so we see George come home and they talk, and she was like, I'm going to be completely open with you. And here's the deal. She explained everything, not just the cheating, but the whole situation with Danny, all that, the robbery, everything. And he was like, okay, you know, I love you and all this stuff, but I want a divorce. Holy crap. He was like, yo, I'm done. And she was like, all right, you know, I don't blame you, but you can have everything, but hey, don't take Junie away from me. And he was like, well, you know, let the court figure that out. So damn. We see Danny and he's at the, you know, at his house and with the fire and all that stuff, and they're trying to figure out if it's arson or not. And he's like, hey, the inspector's like, I'll let you know. And then Paul is like, hey, explaining what he did about going to see Amy, and he's like, what the hell, why would you do that? And they're like, oh man, it's definitely her. But he's thinking about why would she do that. But then we see Edwin and he is down the street. He drives away and we say, okay, we think it's Edwin. You know, Danny sees him, so okay, Danny think it's him. His parents ended up actually going back to Korea, so that kind of sucks with that. We see a couple flashbacks of Danny when he was younger, how he used to be bullied, all this stuff, and how he always wanted, you know, Paul to skip some grades so it can be them two, you know, going through school, because, you know, obviously he was getting bullied, so he wanted to see him and Paul grow up and be together and do everything together. And then we see Paul trying to, you know, get into college, and, you know, Paul wanted to do his own thing. He didn't want to, you know, chill with Danny and commute to college. He wanted to do his own thing. And we actually see Danny did something dirty. He actually took his letters and threw them in the garbage. What? So messed up. Then we see Danny run into someone's house. I'm like, whose house is this? Actually, freaking Edwin's house, beats him up, was like, hey, why would you set my house on fire? And then Edwin actually confessed to saying, like, hey, it was me who was putting all these magazines in your name and all this stuff. He was jealous because his wife said that Danny was the best she ever had, and he was super jealous. That was the reason why they get into fights, and she won't touch him and all this stuff. So he was like, you know, I was just jealous. I wouldn't burn your house down. So Danny's like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Was it really Amy? So he gets a call from the fire inspector, and it was bad wiring. Danny wired the house all messed up, made the house catch on fire. And the fire's like, oh, it's good that it's not ours. Now you can go after the construction company. But guess what? He was the one who freaking put the house up. So it was his, you know, he can't sue himself. So he's completely down at all that money is gone. It's gone. But I mean, you can think about it. Hey, at least your parents were in the house when it happened. But, you know, imagine them going to bed, and then that's when the house caught on fire. So it's crazy. So we see he's home with Paul. Paul rolls up, and Paul's super upset. And then, you know, Danny tells him it was arson. Like, what? Obviously, he don't want to say, hey, it was my fault. The house burned down. So he lied and said it was arson, and he said it was Amy. They found some gasoline and a freaking glove at the house. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. You know, Paul's ready to go burn her house down. He was like, no, don't do it. Let the authorities handle it. So we see him go to the store and buy freaking gasoline gloves. He's ready to set her up. He has no choice. So he goes to the house. George is there with Junie, and obviously George knows everything about him. So he's super, he's upset that he showed up, called 911. He's not letting him in the house, but we see Danny's like weaseled himself in the house. He goes in the bathroom, he puts the gloves in the sink, and then he walks out the door, and we see George with a gun. And George's like, hey, I know who you are, Danny. You're going to jail for everything, for, what you did to my mom, road rage, property damage, all this stuff. He's like, I didn't do that. People don't care about the property damage and the road rage and all this stuff. So it's crazy. He actually fought for the gun, knocked the gun out of his hand. But we see George hit his head on the back of the wall, and he was knocked out. I don't know if he's dead. Most likely he's not dead, just knocked out. But we see we see Danny run away. But a little bit before that, we see George tell Junie to go in the car, and then wait for him. And so we see Danny drive away. Guess who's in the car with him? Freaking Junie is in the car. And he's like, damn. Like, it was already bad. What just happened? Now it just got even worse. So if I was Danny, I would call Amy and like, hey, Amy, this is what happened. June was in the car. I'm going to take her to you, you know, and leave it at that. Leave it at that. Or lie and say, hey, something crazy happened, but I found Junie. Here you go. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's his best bet. Who knows what he's going to do? Maybe he's going to try to have Amy buy him a new house or something like that. And, you know, I don't know. But, man, freaking crazy. Man, this, like, I didn't think it was going to get this bad. Woo, it's bad. I thought it was just going to be tit for tat, you know, doing a little crazy stuff with each other. But no, we're on a whole nother level now. Oh, man, I have no idea what's about to happen, but ooh, I am super excited. We're almost there. Two more episodes left, and it's gonna end bad. I have a feeling it's gonna end bad.
Free to go.
What?
Phone call came in. Some lady said it was your cousin driving, not you. He's gonna kill his cousin.
He's got other butters behind his back.
Ah, ratting. Oh no. Oh man, Isaac wants blood.
I've come clean to everyone. The police, Naomi, George.
Oh, it was her who called the police. Okay.
Is everything okay?
He took June. Danny took her. I can't find her.
Wait, what?
He came in and knocked me out, and when I woke up, she was gone.
They make it seem like he kidnapped her.
Hey man, thank God you took my password.
Why would you? But Danny, why would you still have her though?
Shut up and call Amy. Tell her that her kid's okay and she can pick her up.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna like drive down to Mexico or something. Just a second, God.
Oh, Isaac's there probably.
Hey guys.
Oh no. No.
I need that fucking money today! I need it today! The fucking Filipinos are gonna castrate me!
Yo, whose fucking kid is that? Paul's new girl's, it's her kid.
Been an adjustment for sure.
Oh no. Amber Alert. Yo, you got an Echo shirt on.
Amy Lau.
Who is this?
No way.
Your daughter's safe. She's ready to be picked up.
Thank you.
$500,000 cash, no cops, no husband.
Wow.
Hey, look, I'm at a billionaire's house right now.
Good for you, bitch. Stop trying to stall. You triangulating my location or something?
He's silly.
She's got these artifacts, like honest to God crowns. They're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
Because you have my daughter, okay?
Yo, this is crazy.
I'm heading over to you now. I swear to God, if you fucking tell anyone else, I'm gonna kill your fucking daughter.
This is so crazy how this turned out, but it might be good for Danny because now it's all Isaac's doing.
You really didn't know Big Bro was letting family rot in jail and robbing him blind?
I would have done the same.
Ooh, ouch, Joe Bro's so mean.
Yeah.
Please, just
gotta be
come
smart
to
about
Jordan's.
this.
They're gonna put Junie in my car, and I need you to come get her. You can't tell anybody, okay? Love you.
I love you too.
Oh, okay. He still love her. Yeah, this is so wild though.
Is from the Chinu kingdom. I used to have the earrings, but I had to return them to the Peruvian government.
I used to collect Beanie Babies.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is.
Weird. There's no one there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's go in the other room! Move over there!
Look at her. All calm.
Everything over 10K in this house goes in these bags.
That's everything in this house.
We're gonna need more bags.
We're gonna need more bags.
Back room, southwest corner. Jordan, don't.
You two, shut the fuck up!
Jordan, don't mess it up. Just do what they say.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased.
Oh, they about to tear his ass up. Oh, watch with the gun.
Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Hey,
Choking him out. Choke him. Come on.
Pop. Yeah.
Bobby took a nap.
Yeah, Bobby's just very tired.
Bobby took a nap. Damn, they cleaning them out.
That should do it.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Look at her.
I didn't. Where's my daughter?
Oh my God, she fucking knows them.
Hey, tell Bobby
Damn, what?
calling him. He won't answer the fucking phone. Who called the fucking cops? Who
Oh,
called the
crap.
cops?
Who called the cop? George.
You gonna be good in here by yourself?
I'm not by myself, Silly. I have Luca.
You're in hot water?
Probably should not need the keys. Yep, keys are in there, of course. But you probably shouldn't leave the gun, though.
Danny, is June okay?
She's fine. You know what? If I don't leave here with this stash, I'm dead! Right. So you might as well be dead, too!
Damn.
Tell him that Danny and Paul are holding us hostage. All of us.
Oh, this is crazy.
South door's closed.
No, what are you doing? The escape room. Oh, no.
Tell me that yet.
Come here!
Oh, Naomi about to do her dirty. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Oh! Oh, no! Oh! Holy crap. It completely chopped her in half. Wow. Oh, my God.
Amy. Yeah, June's in my car outside.
She's in the car?
Yes, she's in my car right outside. And Danny and Paul are holding us hostage.
Oh.
Have a woman hostage, and I'll fucking kill her!
Wow.
I'll shoot her. Did you hear that?
Yo, this is so dark.
I'm pushing up. Yeah, okay.
Now you gotta. Is he gonna leave him?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta kick off the wall first.
Just let me go, please. Hello? Please?
Yo, is she gonna die? Please don't kill her.
They're coming in! Get down on the ground! Go! Fuck!
Oh my God, they about to get killed. Dude.
Paul, you gotta go.
I'm not fucking leaving. Come on.
I burned down the house.
Oh.
Yo, I threw away your college applications.
Oh, that. Oh. Oh, now. Yeah, Paul, go. Leave.
You gotta go. You gotta get away from me, man.
Go ahead, man. Just leave him. Maybe, I would say maybe Amy will help Danny out with the police.
Paul?
Oh. No way. Damn, George messed this all up by calling the police.
Is my daughter okay?
Your daughter's safe, miss. We retrieved her unharmed.
Oh, can I see her?
Your husband wanted to take your daughter home.
Damn, he bounced with her. Yo, he bounced. He wanted nothing to do with her after this one, man. I mean, but he owned the one who got her lost, so. No way. Good job, Danny. Holy shit. Nice. Oh no. Oh no, it's not over. It's not over. No. Yo. Yo. Yo, they're wild. Wow, they really did drive off the cliff. All right, that was the episode. Wow, crazy. So much happened. Went, like I said, that was a point of no return, and definitely went dark. It just went over the edge, like literally. But we see Isaac in jail, gets out because they said that someone called and said it was, you know, said it was your cousin who did it. So we were like, who the hell called? And then we see Amy. She's with Jordan and Naomi, and then we see her get a call from George, and like, hey, you know, I got knocked out, and Danny took Junie, and she's like, oh my God, you know. So they call the police and all that stuff. We see Danny brings Junie to the house with Paul, and he's like, hey, you know, I got to get out of here. And he's like, why'd you bring her here? And he's like, well, this, you know, the first place I went. So he's like, all right, I just got to get some money, you know, get some stuff together. I'm going to go to Mexico, and, you know, we'll call and just have her, you know, picked up, and, you know, no problem. And then we see Isaac show up. You know, he starts beating up Danny, and he's like, oh man, this is crazy. Paul finds out that he was taking money for the house and all this stuff. So Paul finds out for that. And then Isaac finds out that Junie is Amy's kid. And so now, like, what the hell is going to happen? And then we get a call from Isaac calling Amy saying like, hey, you know, we got your kid. I want 500 grand or she's done, you know, and she was already on the phone with the police and all this stuff. And she, you know, she was like, all right, I don't have that money, but I'm at, you know, Jordan's house. She's a freaking millionaire, billionaire. You know, come to her house. I'll let you come to her house and rob her, and we'll take that. You bring my daughter, leave in the car, and we'll leave it at that. And like, okay. So she tells George this, like, hey, George, don't talk to police. You know, we're gonna have her kid there, and you come and get her. And you know, that was the plan. So we see, you know, Isaac and his boys and Danny, Paul, Junie, they start heading over there. We see Danny and Paul tied up. They get to the house. I think his name's Mike. Isaac and Michael, they enter the house. They start robbing them, taking all their stuff. We see Danny and Paul, they end up escaping, knocking out Bobby, and they get away. They put Junie in Amy's car. And then they run into Mike because he wanted to go check on Bobby because they didn't answer the phone because they started hearing police. And then we see Isaac's like, what, you know, why'd you call the police? And he's just like, oh, I didn't call the police. And she's thinking like, oh crap, George, he called the police. So, you know, in the craziest situation there, we see Naomi starts running away. Jordan follows her. Freaking Michael dude, he's running towards her. They go to the safe room, and freaking Naomi makes it inside. Jordan didn't make it in yet, but she hits the button to close it. She falls into the doorway, and the door freaking cuts her in half. Holy crap. Insane. Then we see they lock Danny and Paul inside this room. Also, Amy was like, hey, you know, just call the police and I'll say that Danny and Paul was doing it and you're fine, you know. And, you know, it's just crazy. The police show up, you know, Isaac's threatening to kill Amy and she's like, hey, please don't do it. You know, he didn't want to do it. He's just upset. He wants that money so he can pay off the Filipinos, you know. So, you know, ended up, you know, getting a shootout with the police. The Michael dude, ended up getting killed. We see Paul and Danny, you know, they were trying to climb up the wall. They got Paul up there and, you know, Danny couldn't reach. And, you know, so Danny was telling him like, hey, just go, you know. And he explained, I'm very surprised. He told him like, hey, you know, it was me who burned down the house, bad wiring. And, you know, Paul was like, yeah, don't, whatever, you know, let's go. And then he also said like, hey, it was me who threw away your, you know, college applications. I threw them away. I want you to be by me. So he's telling him like, hey, you just got to go. You need to stay away from me. I'm just really bad. I'm holding you down. And Paul was like, wow, really? And he decided to leave. But it seems like he got shot because he ran into the police and the police shot him. Supposedly, he got shot. We don't know. It was off camera, but it seemed like Paul got killed by the police. I don't know. Hopefully not. But after all that's going on, we see that Isaac was arrested. You know, Amy and Naomi are okay. Jordan is dead. Also, Junie was picked up by George, but he didn't tell Amy. He just bounced. And then, you know, so we're like, okay, what happened to Danny? He actually escaped in the sewer grate or whatever. He escaped. He hopped in the Hummer and left. We see Amy. She's sitting there in her car saying that, you know, George filed for full custody of Junie, which is, it sucks. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, all the stuff she was doing made all this stuff to happen. And then we see Danny roll up next to her and they lock eyes. And he's like, oh, crap. And they starting into a chase. And then we see Danny flip her off. And then they both go down the hill and crash their car. So, man, it's so crazy how, like, after episode 8, it just went completely downhill. I thought there's just going to be a lot of jokes and, you know, a lot of like just playing, you know, just going back and forth craziness, nothing serious. But man, this got serious like crazy. Oh man. Oh, I don't know how this is going to end, but I know there's a gun inside that Hummer. So maybe they're going to end up killing each other or one of them getting shot or something, but someone's about to get shot. I think either one of them going to die or both of them going to end up killing each other or something. I don't know. It's going to be bad. Like, I didn't think this show was going to be this dark at the end, but yeah, I'm saying that one of them might die or both of them might be killed. So, especially with that gun in the car. So yeah, crazy episode. Yeah, one episode left and then we'll be done with B. So guys, let me know what you thought of the show. Did you like it? Did you not? Leave it in the comments below. Did you believe it was going to get this crazy? Let me know. This is the same crow. That is weird with the crows. Oh, there's a gun. Oh, there's... Oh, crap. She about to shoot this dude.
I'm calling the police.
Oh, this is helping Danny out. That's my boy. Don't shoot my boy. That's so crazy. The crows helped him out. Oh, damn. Down the hill you go. Oh, at least she's still alive. What? Lion.
Someone's here, thank God. Hello?
Danny! Oh, fuck you! My brother is dead because of you!
Well, did you see him get into an ambulance? Like, how many times did he get shot?
I don't know, okay?
They need to work together.
Where's your gun?
I don't know. I lost it.
How do I know you're not hiding it?
Because I would be shooting you with it, you moron!
True. Oh, this is too much.
Oh, thanks.
He's about to eat all that in front of her. Oh,
Oh, so good.
Ow!
Oh, damn. No!
What are you doing?
Oh, she broke his arm?
You really think someone's looking for you? I bet George doesn't even know you're missing.
Right, it's
Yeah,
not
he's
George.
not gonna check on you. You're not gonna shoot me.
Oh, shoot.
Ain't this?
No, those are flowers. Go towards the rock. Juicy shit thrives in the shade.
Oh my God, they need to get rid of that gun.
Hey, are you sure these are elderberry?
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Not elderberry.
What the fuck do we eat?
Oh my God. They about to die.
Don't leave me here.
Oh. Oh, she's hallucinating.
How come Asians are all lactose intolerant?
Black people too.
The day you honked at me, I was trying to return these hibachi grills that I bought to kill myself.
Oh, wow.
It's like the world wanted me gone.
Maybe that's why we're sick.
Oh. Oh, I'm sick. Yeah, like I said, maybe they just need to talk it out. They just lock them in a room or outside. Let them talk it out.
Oh my God, someone's coming. Thank you. Thank you
Wait.
so much.
Wait, what?
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 Yeah, get it out.
Should talk to him more. About some real shit.
True.
He would have liked that. I think he just wanted to feel seen. You know, one time I was so sick of...
They're still talking.
Why is it so hard for us to be happy?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh shit. You okay?
Can I eat Skittles?
Oh, they're dying.
God, he must have been having a good ass drink because he was all smiling and shit.
Oh, look at the ground.
Did you jerk off to my butt photo?
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Danny.
So crazy they like switched places.
Think other people feel this way?
I know George doesn't.
This is too much.
God's just trying not to feel alone in nothingness.
You have never talked to anybody like this before.
Me neither.
Wow, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Those two definitely would have just sat down, had a talk, and just let everything out. I think they would have worked things out. Are they about to die?
We've done this more often. At least we did it once.
Are they really about to die? Oh, okay. She made it. They under all these sticks and stuff. What the hell they were doing? This is too much. Are they gonna be best friends now? Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, oh.
I got reception. Oh, thank you, God.
Oh, he's alive.
Paul's alive.
Good.
Hey!
Oh.
Amy!
Oh.
Are you okay? Get
Oh.
your hands off her!
Oh, no! No! What the hell? Just when things were getting good, they made up, and now he's just laying in the hospital bed. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's crazy, man. Holy crap. I said it before. First episode. Oh, he woke up. Oh, man. All right, that was the episode. Holy crap. Really good. Really good. I love the way they did it, how they ended up back at the beginning. And I called it. I was like, yo, they just really need to sit down, just talk. And I'm sure they would like each other. I kept on saying it. And it's so true. And it's crazy. So, you know, we see them waking up. Danny gets out of the car after the crash, sees the gun, looks where, you know, where Amy is by her car, not there. Looks back, gun's gone. She got the gun in her hand. See those freaking crows that were talking to each other? The same crow that Danny saved, attacked Amy so he can get away. And then he got to jump on her, knocked her out down the hill. So he got away, and then she woke up, and then we see them, you know, decided to work together a little bit because they're lost. And, you know, so they're doing that. They're getting away, you know, they're trying to find back to civilization. The freaking gun showed up. They ran into the gun. Amy got the gun, ended up breaking freaking Danny's arm. And then, so now, you know, she's holding him at gunpoint, and she's like, hey, we need food. So they find some berries and stuff. They're sitting up eating it, and comes to find out it was poisonous. And then they've been eating this poisonous freaking berries, and they've been puking. And then they're like, oh my God, are we gonna die and all this stuff? And then they just started tripping. They went on this like a day-long freaking trip, and they were just talking it out. They were just talking about all their feelings and, you know, how they felt and how, you know, depressed they were and all the crap they've been going through. And they both, like, that's when they had a good talk. They both just let it out, and they never had that chance to just let all their things out to someone, you know. And that's what I was saying before, like, you know, when Danny went to go talk to her, it was like, hey, you know, everything's going good for you. Are you happy now? And she was like, no, not really. Like, it started out good, but then it's just slowly going back to where it was. And so they're both depressed, and that's kind of what's bringing them closer together. They're starting to understand each other more. And like, they always had like people telling them that they, like, the other one was depressed, but now they got to really experience it. Like, hey, me and you are in the same boat. You know, we're both experiencing the same thing. And, you know, they both, you know, laid down. They thought they're about to die, and they, you know, they said they felt good that they got the chance to talk. And even if it's just one time, they feel good. They like, oh man, we did this. I actually feel good for just talking it out. You know, we should do this more often, but we're about to die. And then we see them wake up, and they're like, holy crap, we made it. We're alive. And then they start, you know, working themselves back to town, and they hear the cars, And then they found this tunnel and they going in there. And we see earlier that she texted George like, hey, Danny, you know, ran me off the road, you know, come help me. And George was there with a gun, ended up shooting Danny. Crazy. After they made up and they became good friends, he ended up getting shot. And then we see her, you know, both of them in the hospital. Danny is, you know, all got a whole bunch of, you know, stuff hooked up to him, respirator and all that stuff. And then we see her like just sitting there, just so upset. And she's thinking back like all this because I flipped him off. She's thinking back that first moment, you know, when it was beeping the horn and she thought about what to do. And she's like, you know, I'm going to flip him off. And that's what kicked off all this thing. And she thought about that and she was upset. And then we see her lay on the bed with him and, you know, lay with him and like, hey, you know, I'm here with you. I'm here, you know, with you through all this. And he woke up and he put his arm around her. Crazy. Oh, it's such a good one. I thought they were going to end up killing each other. But it's just crazy how they finally got the chance to talk it out. And they actually became good friends because of it. Like they would just, you know, they always wanted someone to open up with. And they finally be able to do it. And they both understand each other, what they've been going through. And it's just such a good ending how it happened. Like, really good show. Really great ending to it too. Very emotional. Really good, man. Oh, good show, guys. What you thought of Beef? Let me know. I thought it was great. Really good, really funny. I don't think enough people are watching this or talking about it. Definitely, this is something that more people need to see. But yeah, guys, let me know all your thoughts of the show. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know everything, what you thought about it. Great acting. Steven Yeun always. He's a really good actor. But Ali Wong, she did a really good job too, man. Woo, really good. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. Yeah. Ooh, good one. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.